What a fucking ex machina that guy was. Well, we could have a ship that could withstand the waves. I could have swore it would have been like the Victory that we remembered seeing way back then, but I'm pretty sure it's just an old ship. So maybe like something like a ship stronger enough to withstand the waves that they probably have. Beings held as gods also exist in what you call the Far East. Legends tell us they have walked among us in the days of yore, but I confess that I never truly believed them. That I should live to behold one is humbling and horrifying in equal measure. Now that I have come face to face with a primal, I do begin to understand why the Garleans feel them so. What is it? A message, Admiral. I judged it best that it be delivered at once. I am listening. According to the Yellow Jackets, a man has appeared who claims to have defeated Leviathan. One of the company of heroes? The details are yet hazy, Admiral. We have dispatched one of our own to question the individual. I am disinclined to put any store by this claim, and even should it be true, it is as Istula said. None save the company of heroes have bested Leviathan, and we know how they went about it. If its man is of their number, what could he tell us that we do not know already? I'm just standing here like, oh, come on. I wanted to do that slaying. And yet, having wagered Limsa's survival on 2 ships, some rope, and a pile of crystals, can we afford to ignore this man? If his testimony could yield us any manner of advantage, should we not hear it? Damn it all. The twin vessel will soon be ready. We have no time to wait for the Maelstrom's report on this supposed primal slayer's claims. Brygon, seek him out and learn what he knows. At the very least, it will spare you the torment of waiting for the reckoning in idleness. Oh, I'm wondering if it's that same asshole again. The man you're looking for is believed to be the resident of the Grey Fleet in Lower Lenoska. The Storm Private sent to question him should already be in the vicinity. May your journey prove fruitful. God, I wonder if it's that same asshole who thought that he was a part of the company of heroes. That can't be it. If it's that same drunk asshole that I remembered seeing before, I think it was before facing Titan, then I swear to God, I will choke him down. I will choke him out. Oh, I see ya. Oh, wow. Whoa! Holy shit. Oh, this is so cool. Dude, I can't wait to have mounts like this. That's why I'm waiting for ones like Rathalos from Monster Hunter. Ones that I can get from like events or stuff like that. Oh, looks like ad break going on in a few seconds. God fucking damn it. God fucking damn it! It is! Oh no! Are you shitting me? It is the same fucking asshole! Oh! Now look here, you. You'll have your bloody story right after you carry those sacks of grain over the mill. But sir, that's what you said before you had me pick those oranges for you. And before I mucked out of the chocobo stables. And before I rolled that millstone over the mill. And also before... Gods, man. I've worked 3 days straight without a wink of sleep. 3 days. And do you hear me complaining? Bah, I suppose some of us just ain't made for the rougher stuff. Alright, alright. I'll give you what you want. Never let it be said that old Tractome ain't a generous soul. Now prick up your ears, cause I won't be repeating myself. Too modest, see? Besides, there's only so much epicness a man can take in one sitting, you kin? The tale of Tractome's epic victory over the dreaded primal Leviabeetus. Now, Leviabeetus' huge, make no mistake. To give you an idea how big, each of his scales is about as wide across as me members long. And that's no mean feat, let me tell ye. When I fought him, I could barely see for all the brine he was pelting me with. Must have been a lagoon's worth at least. He even knocked me trusty axe out of me hands at one stage. Of course, that proved to be a grave mistake. What happened next? Why, I grabbed him by the tail and tied him up in knots. By not wanting to make all the glory for myself, I let me mates in the company of heroes handle the rest. Like I said, I'm modest as well as heroic. Mayhap too modest. Now, there's some as say you can never truly beat Leviabeetus. That you've got to learn to live with him and make the best of a bad situation. Not the company, though. It's you! Now, what was that about tying up a string in knots? I ought to tie your bulgy ass bulge into knots if you don't speak up for yourself. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I was just enjoying the attention is all. I take it back everything I said. I was never part of the company of heroes. I'm no marauder. I'm actually a complete coward. I'm nothing. I'm chocobo dung. No, I'm the maggots of find wriggling in chocobo dung. I have to lie to women to tumble them, and that don't happen much. Me member's tiny. It's pathetic. I sure as hell didn't fight Leviabeetus, but I have seen him with me own eyes. 'Twas a fair few years back, while I was working as a baker's hand. I was shirking me duties one day, loitering about the harbor, when I saw it. A great big massive sea serpent some miles off the coast, with a fleet of galleons making straight for it, cannons firing. I was so bloody scared I sold meself right there and then. Oh gods, just remembering that day made me soil meself all over again. Hey, wait. If you're here asking for Leviabeetus, it means you're planning to fight him, ain't ya? Well, take care. He really is terrible. Dreadful, I tell ya. If you're not careful, you'll end up in his gullet or at the bottom of the sea. Why, you worthless lying whoreson! Can't believe you made me handle chocobo dung! Yeah, want me to rip him up a little for you? I ought to give him a piece of my mind, I swear. Brygar, and this is Minphilia. Were you able to learn aught of use against Leviathan? I beg your pardon? Leviabeetus? I see. That is unfortunate. At any rate, I have tidings for you. The twin vessel is now complete. We wait for you at Morabee Dry Docks. Pray make your way here as soon as you're able. Good. Thanks for wasting my time. Good day to you, sir. Yeah, just burn him. Just burn him. Oh my god. Just let me just here. Just take me there, please. I swear to God. If this is gonna be an ongoing thing, I wish I could beat him up. Thank you. I am told your jaunts to the Great Fleet proved fruitless. My sympathies, lad. I'll wager it served to take your mind off the events of recent days, though. But enough of that nonsense. The moment of truth is upon us. The twin vessel, the Whorl leader, I call her, is complete, and she surpasses all my expectations. In addition to her prodigious tonnage, she has been fitted with a platform that you and yours might maneuver freely in battle. I would mention also that she is nigh unsinkable, but I am not one to tempt fate. The Whorl leader and her crew stand ready, my friend. She give the word, or just give the word, and we shall bear you to Leviathan. Now we're ready. Lord of the Whorl. I get my water though. Oh, I know that look. You are ready. Having been constructed in some haste, the Whorl leader may not be pretty, but I assure you she is capable. She has been fitted with what our friends at Naldik and Vimelis are calling an elemental converter. Assuming the thing works, it will use the power of the corrupted crystals on board to rob Leviathan of his hold over water. Depending on how the battle unfolds, you may well need to activate the device manually. Keep that in mind. It is expected that the Sahagin and their thralls will attempt to come to Leviathan's defense. Accordingly, the Maelstrom will once again employ diversions. Thancred and Ishtala, I will have you assist in this effort. If it is to fulfill its purpose, your diversionary force must not want for numbers. By your leave, I too would volunteer my blade. We would welcome it, having seen you fight in Sapsa. I dare say the fishbacks will find your presence highly diverting. Thancred and Ishtala, if you would join the 3rd Levy and Lady Ugiri, the 5th. It means you're cool, bud. Got a couple of days ago, too. We're blowing up, bud. Yeah, that's what I was saying, too, earlier when, my Twitter account was blowing up in followers. I was like, there's no way it made it past 150 after like a few years staying in that threshold. And I look, oh wait, it's porn bots. Right. But what words have I for the man who has made a sport of slaying gods? Only these. Go warily, for the sea is an unforgiving place to wage war. May the navigator guide you through the storm, warrior of light. I would echo the Admiral's sentiments and add a few words of mine own. Know that we will have the utmost faith in you. May the crystal blessing keep you. Here we go. The Whorl leader. Hard mode. So what has he said though? Speedrun or standard fights? I honestly feel like a standard fight would be more entertaining, I guess. I don't know. I like to see what the actual fight is like instead of like speedrunning it. Alright, so whenever you're ready, I can hit us in queue. Nope. Oh, never mind. I'll commence it from your end. I should probably close this. Here we go. I finally get to fight the Leviathan. Okay, yeah. You set yourself as a team leader. Oh, looks like it's up to us now. They've done their parts. They had to break through that offense just to get us here. Fuck me, let's go! Alright, here we go. Let's go! I should probably set myself out of the camera. Maybe I should be making more ranged attacks here. Oh god. Ow! Okay, okay. Oh, jeez. I guess I guess I can only do ranged attacks unless I can reach him. Oh, wait, wait, wait. Oh no, I can hit him. Oof, okay. Oh, I had to stop the tentacle. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, looks like that's gone. Whoa! Okay. Okay. Are we good? Ow! Oh, you're a big tanker. Oh, invalid target. Okay. Oh. Ouch. Wait, who died? Oh dear. Oh, the music really picked up here. Holy shit. I should probably, help out here. Oh, I think I'm gonna die here. Wait a minute. Oh no, we're dead. Shit. Or I'm dead. Wait, what? Oh, don't tell me you did the speedrun strat. I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. No, I can wait. Or can I? Oh, wait. Okay. Let me just, okay, there we go. Oh. Yeah, who did that? Wait, I can accommodate someone. Yeah. Well, that was Leviathan. I think I did my part. I just wanted to listen to the music more. That like that second half was actually picking itself up hard. That was crazy. Yeah, I think when a couple of people died, that I think it actually did make it a little bit harder. Yeah, I think you can do free trial up until Stormblood at this point. Maybe like once Dawntrail finishes, maybe they could extend it to maybe Shadowbringers, but I have until up until that expansion and then see if I can like purchase the rest of it. If it doesn't continue. Post Stormblood to Shadowbringers. Okay, I was close. But yeah, that's what my initial thought was starting out this game, but some things in this game actually got a bit more addicting than most or than others. Just by Dawntrail to get to the rest? Okay.
Mincens are sworn to strive, till sea swallows all. And swallow all it would have, had Leviathan prevailed. That we still strive now, we owe in no small part to you. Not for the first time, you have delivered Limsa Lominsa from the wrath of a primal. Never has our nation known a stouter ally. On behalf of my people, I give you my humblest thanks. 'Tis meet that I give thanks to old Mistbeard, too, for his fine solution. Whatever else he may have been, 'tis clear he was a resourceful soul. Would that I had a man like him in my service.
Before I set foot in these lands, I had no inkling that the people of Eorzea contended with such mighty foes. Suffice it to say, their existence came as something of a shock, as did the idea that they could be defeated. This experience has served to remind me of the vastness of the world, and the boundless potential of man. Though I am but a refugee in this realm, I would fain be of use to you in your fight. Know that I am tutored in one of the foremost combat arts of the Far East. It may seem outlandish to the Eorzean eye, but should any of your people care to learn, I would be pleased to initiate them.
and I will see to it that they are grateful. I have no doubt that your knowledge and skills will serve us well. Besides, your art is not so outlandish as you think. Would you not agree, Master Thancred?
Naught escapes your searching eye, Admiral. Few are privy to this information, but Limsa Lominsa is home to a certain secret fraternity. Its members are trained in a form of combat not unlike your own. By my judgment, it should not be beyond such individuals to adapt to the techniques I witnessed you employing with such admirable deftness.
I am heartened to hear this. I too noted a kinship between your style and mine own, though it seemed to me that you fought differently in the beginning.
I suppose I did. What can I say? I'm a man of many talents.
Though you may labor to believe it, Thancred was once something of a scoundrel who fraternized with the criminal class in these parts.
Yestola! You jest, of course.
But for a chance encounter with Alphino's grandsire, he might never have left Limsa Lominsa, or received an education in Sharlayan, or taken up his post in Uldar, which is where he trained in the blade, lest you wonder.
Minfilia, please!
It would seem there is more to you than meets the eye, Master Thancred.
Lady Yugiri,
Thancred
I am
cannot
told
catch a
you and
break.
yours came to Eorzea seeking permanent resettlement, and that many domins have since been engaged as frontier hands at Revenant's Toll. Moderna is many things, but a place of refuge it is not. Know that I would like nothing better than to furnish your people with a new home here on Lominsan soil. Alas, racked by instability as we are, our nation is in no fit state to take you in. Yet I'll not have it said that we turned a blind eye to your suffering. Until such time as we can do more, I pledge to send provisions.
We are in your debt, Admiral. I realize that it scarce qualifies as repayment, but if it please you, I shall set about sharing my martial knowledge with your people at once.
You wished a word in private.
The better not to spoil the festive mood. History repeats itself, Admiral. As the kobolds did before them, the Sahagin resorted to summoning their god over a territorial feud. They acted in self-preservation. It may be that the Sahagin initiated this particular clash, but how it begins does not interest me so much as how it ends.
I have not forgotten our conversation, Y'shtola. I am aware that man bears part of the blame for the Primal's existence. Nor am I ignorant of the Sahagin's reason for acting. They sought to secure a place to breed and multiply that their kind might survive. Self-preservation, as you say. But we have as much right to live and thrive as they. If our own survival is threatened, are we to lay down our arms and welcome oblivion? Nay.
And so you kill, that you might live. Yet if living is a right, then that right belongs to all peoples, be they men or beastmen.
I'll not deny your reasoning. But when a storm gathers, it falls to me to see my people safely through it. That is my duty, and I shall do it.
As must we all, Admiral. Stay the course then, but know that it will lead to no good end.
man has ever put himself first and foremost. To justify his actions, he clads himself in the armor of righteousness, though it be a fancy of his own making. In this, mayhap the Garleans and we Domans are not so different.
Eorzea has become as a raging sea. If we are to keep our heads above the waves, we cannot scruple to drown the man next to us. When hopes of coexistence founder, strength must determine who has the greater right to live.
Oof. Such powerful. Ooh. Also, sorry for that ad break. I don't know what. I actually need to turn off that ad break button. It seems to happen at like the worst times and also maybe some good times. But I definitely need to turn off auto ads. Because I thought like if I had to do it manually, I have to move my window and then click a button and then wait for a few minutes for me to continue. Got to get those pennies. Oh my god. Oh, thank you for the support though. Oh yeah, what was I doing? Speak to Zenthale. When Urgiri met the fraternity. Ooh, I can get a weapon coffer though. The Admiral has informed me of the enragements. I have in my keeping a letter of introduction for Lady Urgiri. To the south stands a gate leading to a pier for smaller fishing vessels. Look for an inconspicuous Hyuran man there, and present the letter to him. He deserves it as a gatekeeper of sorts. Now, before you go, I am obliged to remind you that the members of the fraternity to which you would be introduced abide in the shadows of Leminsian society. They value their independence more highly than pirates, and are united by a bond stronger than myth. To wit, they are invariably wary of new faces. Though it be penned by the Admiral herself, mere words on parchment will get you only so far into their confidence. You must work for every ounce of trust they place in you. But here is the letter. Go to the aforementioned place and show it to the aforementioned man. Oh, and good luck. You say of an inconspicuous man. I'm still a little bit washed up, no pun intended, by that fight. No, I actually wasn't that bad in that fight. I think the consequence was that like a bunch of us died, and I guess some of them were like supports. But I think we managed to pull through very good. I might have like died as soon as he got killed too, which was funny. Got business with me, Ventra? For me, it was a bit dried. That's so true. Hey, at least I got some practice though. I think he like... The way he does it is like his tail's on the other side and he like moves the environment. He like pushes us to a side of the boat. And it looks like there's some other like obstacles I was supposed to destroy instead of just going for the head. Gotta head out, go into a small festival, but next time I will stay longer. Alright, take care, Patrick. And have fun with the festival! For that magic, need to cast on the head and melee go for the tail. Oh, okay. That's what I was probably doing wrong there. Like I had to keep using my tomahawk for the head. And then go for physical attacks on the tail. Okay, I understand. Or else the attack will get reflected. Okay. I didn't even notice that he casted, like, Reflect or something. I was just trying to focus on the target and do what I can. Like, do what I must as a tank, right? That's what I've learned. It's a hidden thing, yeah. Probably on his boss bar or something. So you're the man the Admiral sent word of. I was hoping I might catch a glimpse of Thancred too. Been a while since I saw his shit-eating grin. But what with all the doe-eyed wenches about, I expect he's got his hands full. Ah, and you must be the fair Easterner what Merweb says, wants to train with us. Welcome to Limsa, milady. I am Yugiri of Doma. 'Tis an honor to make your acquaintance. I must confess, when I first learned of your organization, I had certain preconceptions as to the nature of your membership. It would seem I was mistaken. You're not the first person to say that, lass. Limsa is a city of pirates, to be sure, and pirates don't give two farts about keeping a spotless reputation. They hardly need a secret society to do their dirty work. Might be as my people and I keep to the shadows, but we've got nothing to be ashamed of. It's simply better for business as we remain unseen. And so you have developed fighting techniques suited to this purpose. I see. Know that the practitioners of my art too are denizens of shadow. 'Tis in stealth that our strength lies. There is much we might learn from one another, I think. Then what in the seven hells are we waiting for? If you'd come with us, you Gary of Do-What's-It, we can get acquainted in more private surrounds. That didn't come out right, did it? MisterBriGuy, I shall remain with these people for a time, that I might study their ways. Though I am loath to be separated from my countrymen, I take solace in the knowledge that they are in the best of hands. You have been a true friend to us Domans. No words would suffice to express my gratitude. Ere long, I hope to begin imparting with my martial knowledge to the people of Eorzea. When that time comes, it would be my honor to welcome you as a student. It has been a pleasure, my lady. Maybe the knocked earrings. Much and more has occurred since I first beheld Eorzea. From the galleon's deck, suffice it to say, I did not envisage being invited to play in the part of your noble struggle. But forgive me, I have kept you over long. Doubtless you have pressing business on your own. Rest assured that I no longer require an escort in this land. When next you meet Lady Minfilia, pray relay to her my humblest thanks. Would that I do so in person, but I must needs fulfill my promise to the Admiral. Till we meet again, Warrior of Light. Oh, do I have to go to the Waking Sands again? Nope. Gotta go to Revenant's Toll. Gotta go to the Waking Sands again! Jesus. No, I want that too. You have a fucking, like, whale blimp? Jesus. You have all the amazing mounts. Actually, now that I think about it, let me check my inventory again and see if I have any others. Probably not. I think it's all just garbage. Space Whale from Final Fantasy IV. And 8. Oh, wow. Do you think they have anything from 10? I checked around the store and they had like weapons from Final Fantasy X that I could have. Like Titus's sword. Or like minions from them. Yeah, minions. I remember there being Titus, Yuna, Lulu, and I think Kimari. I think there was something of Kimari you can have, like his spear or his lance.
I have been reflecting upon the events which took place during our visit to Vilbrand. If you have a moment, I would share my conclusions with you. Please, bear with me. When the Sahagin Elder summoned Leviathan, he employed the power we have come to know as the Echo. Though I cannot well explain the how of it, it would seem he became immortal in so doing. When the Admiral subsequently slew him, his spirit emerged from his lifeless flesh, a consciousness shorn of physical form. Thus transfigured, he took up residence in the body of his minion with the ease of a man donning a favorite glove. Long have I known that the Echo allows one to pass through the walls of a man's soul, but never did I imagine that it could free us from our own flesh, nor less that our souls could then occupy the next corporeal vessel to take our fancy. It was of this that Leviabeetus spoke, an existence which knows neither cessation nor oblivion. And yet, though the Sahagin had mastered his gift and thereby become immortal, he was by no means invulnerable. As we both bore witness, he was ultimately absorbed into Leviathan. And the import of this observation? If the Ascians' mode of existence is indeed the same, it can be inferred that they too are not invulnerable, that they can be destroyed. There exists a legend which tells of souls who are reborn upon the cusp of each umbral calamity, that they might stay the encroaching darkness. To most, it is but a fairy tale, yet recent events have given me cause to wonder, could the legend in fact refer to the Echo? Much and more yet remains unknown, but I am confident that all will become clear in time. For the present, however, what matters is that the key to defeating the Ascians may at last be within sight. With Urianger's aid, it is my hope that I shall fathom this matter ere long. Oh, I was just about to send for you, my friend. Is Artemis?
Grave tidings from the Sharlayan motherland, my lady. It doth concern our distant allies, the students of Baldesion.
What of them?
My lady, the Isle of Val, which for many years hath been the Order's home, is no more.
No more? Whatever do you mean?
I relate only that which hath been conveyed unto me by our agents. An etheric wave of the highest magnitude was recorded in the region. Soon thereafter, 'twas observed that the isle had ceased to be. 'Tis postulated that a magic was evoked, like in power to Ultima.
12 preserve.
If there are no other matters, I move that today's meeting be adjourned.
It is done, my lord. Forgive my impertinence, my lord, but these orders, I am uncertain as to what end they serve.
Revolution.
What the fuck did he do? Never trust a Lalafell with a mustache. Oh dear. What the fuck did he do? Oh dear, okay. Well, I'm gonna pick this. There's a Final Fantasy XIII event during Heavensward. You could get Lightning's outfit and weapon camos. That is actually cool. I've also actually Let's Played Final Fantasy XIII way back then on my channel, and I actually enjoyed that one too. Yeah, like the only other Final Fantasy games I did on my channel were 10 and 13. That's pretty much it. And yeah, I think I said earlier that I did play some of 9. And I did wanted to do 7 on my own, but I think it was at that time that I'd rather wait until the remake was complete for me to do a full playthrough of that, so we'll have to see when that comes out. The Great Divide. Our friends, the very isle itself, everyone, and everything. No. No, it avails us not to speculate. Urianger will send word if there are any developments. Until such time as he does, we must remain firmly focused on that which is within our power to change. With that in mind, I would speak of a different matter. One closer to home. We are not going back to the Waking Sands again! Okay. It concerns aetheric fluctuations which had previously attributed to good King Mogulmog XII. That the king is no more is a blessing for which we have you to thank. Yet all is not well in the Twelveswood. Our latest readings reveal an ongoing aetheric disturbance of considerable magnitude. They may even suggest the presence of a primal. Needless to say, the mere possibility warrants immediate investigation, and I would have you... Acelia, I do not wish to interrupt, but we have a problem. What manner of problem? A band of refugees, hailing from Ul'dah this time, are coming to Heaven's Toll seeking asylum. It would seem they expect us to afford them the same treatment we gave the Domans. At present, they are in the 7th heaven, awaiting a formal response. I see. Mayhap this was to be expected. I shall meet with them at once. Celia, you know full well we haven't the resources to accommodate many more people. Consider what will happen if you do this. Word will spread and more will follow. I cannot move again. I just can't. Your opinion is duly noted, but I will hear their suit. Brygarn, I should be grateful for your presence at this meeting. No, we are not moving again, I swear. Speak with the refugees at the 7th heaven. Draggle-tailed refuge. That's these people. I apologize for keeping you waiting. My name is Minfilia, and I lead the Scions of the 7th Dawn. Twelves be praised, it is you! We're ready and willing to work, same as the Domans. Just give us a task and we'll see it done. Pray calm yourselves. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I know naught of your situation. Beg your pardon, antecedent. I ain't so good with words. We've been living off the scrapes of Ul'dah for years now. trying to piece together a life to replace the one we got took. They say there's work, but there's not for an honest man. Not as wouldn't sully his soul sooner than his palms, any road. The flames do what they can for us, of course, but it ain't near enough. And it's only getting worse. When the calamity brought us to our knees, those rich bastards in the city didn't help us up. They climbed on our backs. I don't pretend to be clever, but even I can see what's coming. I knew we had to run. The only question was where, and then it came to me. Revenant's Toll. I mean, you took them foreigners in, didn't you? So you'd surely do the same for us. Yeah, no. I fear the situation is rather more complicated. While it is true that we accepted the Dolmen's petition for aid, that decision was the product of extraordinary circumstances. I sympathize deeply with your plight, but pray understand that it is not possible for an organization of our means to aid all who have been affected by the calamity. And so it is with great regrets that I must deny your request. But we've nowhere else to go. You're turning your back on us? If I might have word. Tataru, is aught amiss? Ill tidings from Ul'dah, my lady. Alphinaud has been wounded. What? How? Is it serious? I cannot say for certain, but I fear it might be. According to the Flames, the refugees started a riot. They went wild, apparently, lashing out at any and every one. That can't be right. Why would they? They must have been provoked. The demonstration was meant to be peaceful. Seven hells, now the Blades have an excuse. They'll round us up and kill anyone who tries to resist. Antecedent, please. If you won't help us build a new life, at least help us keep the ones we've got. My lady, we are not ones to stand idly by and watch innocents suffer. However, until we know more of the circumstances surrounding this riot, I am not certain what aid, if any, we can provide. If the authorities determine that the refugees attacked without provocation, then those responsible will have to answer for their actions. How can you be so blind? Find Alphinaud, and quickly. If he is in danger, or worse, I would have you and none other by his side. Thank you. Pray do not concern yourself with the matter we are discussing earlier. Ida and Papalimo will see to it. Alphinaud is being treated at the Hourglass. Hurry. Ooh, yeah, okay. Now, I don't know if he was out here for them to teleport. Oh, he must be... Yeah, you must be in the Revenant's Toll. Alphinaud, you're looking quite well. he's standing okay.
Come, you must have gathered by now that Tataru is given to exaggeration. As you can see, I am quite well.
And see what I mean? He's perfectly fine.
Ul'dah, on the other hand, is not. This riot was anything but an isolated incident. There is a restlessness in the air. Tensions long simmering are at last threatening to boil over. Ul'dah is a nation infamous for the great disparity between the wealthy and the poor. The majority of the populace accepts this state of affairs because they believe that every man bears responsibility for his own lot in life. To an Ul'dan, money is the foremost, and some would say the only measure of a man's worth. Small wonder that the wealthiest wield the greatest influence. So where do the refugees fit into this social hierarchy? What place is there for those who fled Alamigo and the destruction of the Calamity? Plainly, there is none. They have no wealth, no power, and no worth. To the Ul'dan way of thinking, they may as well not exist. Choosing to ignore their existence, however, is patently not an option. General Rauban and the Sultana understand this, which is why they ordered the Immortal Flames to provide the refugees aid and succor. Yet none would dispute that the expenses incurred by this policy grow by the day, with no end in sight. This has prompted more and more Ul'dans to question their obligation to aid these worthless wanderers, while more and more refugees have come to resent their treatment at the hands of the sneering citizenry. The manner of Lord Lolorito's refusal to grant the Dolmens asylum bespoke a disdain for all refugees, an attitude shared by the rest of the monetarists. And you may be sure they make no effort to conceal their opinions. It was only a matter of time before the refugees united in protest, nor is it any surprise that some among them would ultimately resort to violence. That the Immortal Flames should choose this of all occasions to engage in joint training exercises with the other Grand Companies. By the time they return, the situation may well have deteriorated beyond mending.
Ul'dah is a very fucked up place indeed. I can tell you that much. That also, like, hits too close to home. Probably here in Canada as well. But yeah, I just don't want to think too hard on that, or I'll feel a little bit overwhelmed about my life. But I'm still doing one step at a time. I am for sure certain.